Hi guys, welcome back. So today I came to the park and I'm just out here to show you how the parks out here are designed. So as you can see, this is an outdoor grill and it's in the park. Behind me it's a shelter and I'm just gonna turn and show you when I'm done with this. So this is an outdoor grill. When you come to the park, all you can do is sometimes when you have, let's say, for example, you have an activity, let's say you have a birthday party, and maybe your house is too small, maybe like a one bedroom or two bedroom, and maybe it's squeezed, and maybe you have like visitors and you don't want them to be squeezed, and you have a function and you want them to have space or enjoy like an outdoor activity. So all you have to do is just book something like this. This is a shelter. This is a shelter. So there's a number that you have to call and book early in advance. And then when sometimes you come to the park and find that people are sitting in your shelter, you just tell them in a good way that, you know what, I had booked this shelter and I have a function, I have a birthday, my daughter is having a party, but just excuse me, I need to organize because I have something that I need to, you know, just in a good way. And then they'll just give you, space and you go ahead and organize your stuff. And yeah, so they have two grills here. So all you have to do is just bring your meat, bring your barbecue. I mean, bring your barbecue stuff. If you want to barbecue, if you want to barbecue, bring your ingredients. Maybe, for example, you have your seasoned meat, or you need to barbecue your meat. Some people will do it at home, but for the barbecue, all you have to do is just bring the barbecue itself, or you can season your meat early in advance to kind of get the stuff in the meat before you come to grill the meat. So, yeah, and then it's very huge. Just gonna, yeah, it's a huge thing. Yeah, it's huge. Depending on how many people you have, again, you can make your veggies. There's some veggies that you can grill, and here's another one. So you can make one for veggies, another one for meat. For example, maybe chicken or beef or goats or lamb. Lamb, yeah, depending on what you like. Some people like to make some people like to make different type of different type of meats because a lot of people don't eat beef or chicken or goat. So like when you have a lot of friends, it's good to kind of make different types of meat. That way they have a selection of what they want to eat. Yeah. And you can bring your own decorations and paint the place. You have no regulation. I mean, you have no uh, rules. There's no rules on decoration. So you just kind of bring your own decor and paint the place. And then there's no, you're not supposed to bring alcohol in the park. Yeah, no alcohol. And you have a lot of space. You have a lot of sitting area. And again, there's this place here for water. All you have to do is press this thing on the side and you get water to drink. You don't need a cup. All you have to do is just put your mouth there, and the water gets in your mouth. It's a very huge space. So this is shelter one, and they have 12 shelters in this area, in this park. It's a huge park. You can't even see the other side. I kind of have to go to the other side of the park to. I have to drive to the other side of the park to see the other area. So they kind of have a number up here that you have to call to make a reservation for your function, and you have to do that early in advance so that someone doesn't book your space. Yeah. And then the good thing with this shelter is that they come with charging. I mean, they come with sockets. So let's say, for example, you like music, or you want your visitors to be entertained. So all you have to do is just carry your music. So they have several sockets, like in every post. There's I don't know how many posts there are. I think it's 20 of them. So in every post, so those are like 20 sockets. Yeah. And in every socket they have two charging space. So I think 20 charging space. So you have plenty of charging area, and you can bring your own music. And so it's a nice place. So you won't say, like when I go to the park, my visitors won't enjoy, they won't have fun. No, you have, when you bring your visitor, you can bring your music, they still can get entertained. So depending on what your visitors like, you can just bring your TV, your music, depending on what they like. Yeah, video games, and they still have fun until your birthday is over or any function like a graduation party. Yeah. So that's one of the kind of shelters, but you kind of have to book them early in advance. But it's several of them, especially if it's on the weekend, they are fully packed and fully booked. So you have to do it early in advance. Like I told you, that's one of them over there. Several of them, like the sockets, yeah, and they have the lights, so you can turn the lights on when it's dark. So you kind of feel like you're still home. It's like it's good for like an outdoor activity. Yeah, so pretty, so nice. So depending on where you like your shelter, because they still have some shelters on the other side of the lake. So if you like your shelter to be on the side of the lake, or if you like your shelter to be on a separate place in a bushy area, so quiet. Yeah, depending on whatever you like. So that's where you you book your shelter depending on your likes, because like this one here, it's on the side of the pond. So if you like fishing, you like turtles, fishing, the sound of the birds, uh, the trees, the sound of the trees, or seeing cars and all that. And yeah, it's it's a pretty place, pretty one. But mostly all you do is you can bring your own decors, bring your own decor and paint the place, and that's how it looks like. But when it's organized, it looks pretty good. So, guys, when you win your green cards, this is the place where you're gonna come and do your functions and hold your, you know, for the first time. This is the place where you're gonna come and, celebrate your birthdays. For those of you who won't be having like big houses, this is the place where you're gonna be coming and holding your parties until you get big places. So yeah, this is what I needed to show you guys. But other than that, thank you so much. And yeah, it's so pretty. I like the green. I like the fact that it's in just, like it's a cottage place. It's just in its own area, its own location, in a separate place, you know. Yeah, I like the fact that it's just in its own place. Yeah, it's so good. It looks so good. It's so pretty. And it's very huge. So you can invite like 50 people or 60 people. You don't have a limit, and the place goes up to 11 o'clock. So, eh, make your music, you play your music. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. And a lot. So, you still play your music, you still have a lot to enjoy. Hey, guys. So, this is shelter 12 right here. So, this is shelter 12. And the background, if you like the background, the water background, so it depends. So if you like the water, the background with the water, you book it earlier in advance. So depending on what you like, it has uh the same design, uh the charging place, the hookups, like I told you. So yeah, as you can see, people are right there. It has the barbecue place for your choma. Like it's two of them for all the shelters. And like I said, you have to book early in advance. Getting disconnected or your phone's running out of charger. Yeah, so at least you're assured that by the time your function is, by the time you're going home, you won't be rushing. That oh, you need to go home to charge your phone. So your phones will be taken care of. So guys, that is it. And then they also have like a place for your water, for your drinking water, just the same as the other place that I told you, that I showed you up there. So it's right here. uh you just have to press on the side and get your fresh water, running water. And then down there they have, that's the lake. The lake is so huge, it goes all the way around. They also have like a place for you to get a bike. So if you want to ride a bike, so those are people in the lake. Someone is on the other end over there fishing. Those are people boat riding. Someone is over there kayaking. So depending on what you want to do, if you want to go fishing, if you want to kayaking, so depending on what you want to do in the park, so it's actually up to you. And on the board, on the on the board down there, they do have like different kinds of fish to the lake. And so with the grill, you have to bring your own charcoal. You have to bring your own charcoal and all, yeah, your own things to kind of light it up. So they don't have everything for you. You kind of have to bring it your own stuff. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, they have different shelters. That was shelter one. Uh, those are walking trails in there. They have walking trails. It's a big, huge park. Yeah, I like the design for this one. They have different designs depending on what you're looking for. Yeah. So for a nice outdoor activity, you don't have to do it like in your house, but if you're bored and you're looking to have an outdoor activity, you just have to book early in advance. And they have an address up there. They have an address, the number to call for reservation and all that. Yep, guys. So that's all I had for today. And